VisionLife has the finest product, based in nature, backed by science, guaranteeing you the finest range of products of their kind in the world.
You know, as a doctor, we are taught at medical school that we don't need to supplement, but that's changed. And what happened for me was I got hepatitis B. I was very unwell, and Pat insisted that I take a whole bunch of supplements. I was not really happy to try, but I was so sick it was difficult to argue. So I started taking it and I could feel the difference. And that's what changed my mind about supplementation. As a doctor, I wanted to know how it worked. I already knew it worked, but I just didn't know how. And so the company has a scientific advisory board, and that always was able to provide me with answers to my questions that fitted my understanding of the physiology of the body. The problem with our current dietary intake is that often we are short of vitamins and minerals and a whole range of other things. And what we want to do is to plug those gaps, to make sure that our bodies are getting everything that we need on a daily basis. As far as nutritional supplementation is concerned, there is so much more research being done now, and we can see that there are the benefits, particularly as far as the degenerative diseases are concerned. So things like heart disease, stroke, cancer, lung disease, diabetes, Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, all of those are part of a degenerative disease process. And nutrition has a part to play in prevention and changing risk.
After 10 years in the pharmaceutical industry, I was left disillusioned and left to go full-time into nutrition consulting, where I see clients on a day-to-day basis advising on supplementation and correct eating habits. In my nutrition practice, I was looking for a supplementation range to recommend based on efficacy, based on the fact that it was made from whole foods, non-GMO based, and not just to recommend to clients based on profit, so on nutritional soundness and a product I could really trust. Having seen what was available on the retail shelves, I wasn't comfortable recommending supplementation to my clients, as I had no faith in what was available out there. I was looking for something non-GMO, organic, and produced from whole foods to recommend to my clients. And I felt that GNLD was a supplementation range that ticked all of those boxes. As a nutritionist, I believe that if you give your body exactly what it needs, you will achieve optimum health and optimum nutrition. I tell my clients on a daily basis that there's no miracle supplement, but eating correctly is extremely important. But supplementation is an adjunct to that, and GNLD products are an excellent way of filling the nutritional gaps and ensuring optimal health.
The VisionLife team of GNLD has created a world-class business system that will allow you to achieve the life of your dreams.
In today's economy, we play by a completely different set of rules. The traditional model of finding a safe and secure job no longer comes with any guarantees. Typically, salaries are not keeping up with the rising cost of living, and the end result is people are getting poorer and poorer year on year.
We have a proven business model that can provide you with income in over 50 countries around the world. As a team and organization, we share a worthy vision to provide income, health, and dignity to all people, irrespective of age, education, race, or past experience.
Like most people, I was taught to study hard, get a good job, find a good career, and working in the corporate world over the next 13 years taught me some very valuable lessons. Firstly, I learned that there was no longer any safety or security in a corporate job. Year after year, I watched as colleagues who reached a certain age were being retrenched or moved aside for younger, less expensive people to come through. And people who had dedicated 20, 30 or even 40 years of their lives to a job, to a company, were retiring broke because pensions that they'd worked towards were no longer relevant in today's economy. I enjoyed my career in investment banking and I enjoyed the people that I worked with, but I was left disillusioned with the corporate world, and I concluded that very few people ever achieve financial or lifestyle freedom while working for somebody else. My wife Tanya and I got to the point where we were no longer prepared to compromise on our dreams. We were frustrated with living a life of mediocrity, and we realized that for our lives to change, we had to change. If we continue doing the same thing year on year, we could expect the same results, the same bank balance, the same lifestyle. Everything in our lives is a result of the choices that we have made. And if we want better results, we need to learn how to make better choices. Generally, people look at increasing their income in 3 ways. Firstly, they look at finding a second job. And for me and for most people, this isn't a possibility because I was already working 40 to 50 hours per week in the investment banking industry. Many people look at furthering their education. This is never going to be a quick fix solution. It's going to cost you time and it's going to cost you money. And in today's economy, a better education doesn't guarantee you a better paying job. The third thing people look at doing is starting their own business. For me, I'd always dreamt of becoming my own boss, having my own company, but I had no prior business experience and I didn't have the financial capital to start my own business. And that is when I was introduced to the GNLD business opportunity. At first I was a little skeptical. However, on further investigation, I discovered that GNLD was a business opportunity that I could build part-time. It was a business that had incredible income earning potential. It came with lifestyle and flexibility. It had a product range which I could really believe in. The best of all, it had no associated risk.
Pat, my wife, and I were introduced into the business, and I must admit she was looking for something to help the finances, but I was skeptical. I was skeptical about the business and I was skeptical about the products, but Pat saw it as a business and she started to develop that business to the point where she was earning double what I was earning as a specialist anaesthetist. So it was easy to give up full-time anesthetics and go into this full-time. And I haven't gassed anyone now for over 20 years. So it's a change of direction, and we've certainly had the benefits, the financial benefits obviously, the health benefits definitely.
After seeing results with GNLD supplementation for my own family and recommending it to my clients, I discovered the business opportunity, which has literally been supplementing my income as a nutritionist and assisting me not only in my practice but in my personal life as well.
In life, we cannot predict the future, but we certainly can create it. If you are discontent with your current circumstances, I would strongly suggest that you have a good look at what the GNLD VisionLife opportunity is all about. The VisionLife team motto is, we create success. You only have one life, so live it.